Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 31. Hello, friends.
What's good?
Hey.
What's going on?
Whew, I need Michigan weather to decide what it's going to do. It's going to be cold. It's going to be medium. I need it to not be 70 on Sunday and 32 on Thursday. Too much.
For real.
Oh, it was cold there today?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the morning, like it was like snow stuck to the car.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the wind was so disrespectful. So if your lace front wasn't snapped in the back, it is on your hood.
A snap, lace front snaps in the back. It snaps on there?
I don't know.
Somebody's do.
Somebody do, because I didn't see it on the side of the road, so it has happened to someone.
Oh, that's too funny. Can you guys believe we're on episode 31?
I know.
That's a lot of episodes.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank everybody for the love. So what's been going on with you this week, DD?
Man, you know how it's that one person at work that you 30 seconds from going, do I need this job? Do I gotta come in? And if I don't come in next week, how many more checks is it gonna take for me to feel it? I'm telling you, it's this lady at work, and I'm telling you, every time I walk her way, I just want to walk the other way. She's always more important than everybody else and what she has to say. Mind you, we're on the same pay grade, so I'm trying to understand why your voice is supposed to be heard over everybody else. I'm confused by it. So,
Yeah,
of course, every chance. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about unless you say a name.
Okay, Holly. Her name is Holly.
Better not be hollering out Holly name if she listening.
I hope she is, so she knows.
Well, I hope she ain't none of Holly Hines because she just became one of our top fans.
Oh, no, not Holly.
Hilarious.
No, not Double H. It ain't Double H. But I can't. Like every chance I get, she gets told what I'm thinking. Every chance.
Mm-hmm.
They're that kind of person. The kind of person that raise their hand and answer all the questions in class. They'll let nobody else answer. That's what she is. And you know, if he's on the playground, she'll be getting beat up. That's the kind of person.
Oh, I think everybody got one of them. The one who walk in the meeting and they late and you guys already start talking, but then they jump in with their concern and you be like, wait, like we know that you got something because you ask something every time.
Exactly.
And we was talking like you don't hear us. Like you
or better yet, we are talking about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got those. What's been going on with you this week, Coach?
Politics as usual. I actually finished my second issue of Global World magazine that we'll be dropping on. Yes, we'll be dropping on April 25th. The second anniversary of my company, and I also won another award this week. Yeah, the EDM. Just another. That's my fourth genre that I've won an award for and recognized for.
That's what's up.
That's what I got going on.
That's how we do.
So when you go to Billboards for your award, is me and Nick gonna be your guest?
Definitely.
Okay.
Just make room for Solange though. She gonna be there.
Her and her husband and son, or just her?
I don't. This is the thing. I pray for everybody union, but sometimes you pray things don't work out too.
See, I've heard people say that, and I'm like, I know nobody's praying for somebody else's spouse, but maybe.
That's me wishing.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I'm dropping a penny in something tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Too much. Too much.
What about you? Oh, that's hilarious. What about you, Nick?
Man, this just has been a long week. When I tell you on Tuesday, it felt like it should have been Thursday. I'm just like, why is this week moving in slow motion? Like, this has been a long week, just period. And then I made the mistake of listening to Nipsey Russell's Homegoing today.
Hustle.
I did say hustle.
You said Russell.
No.
I said hustle. No, I did not. No, I did not.
But there is a Nipsey Russell who was in the wig.
Right. I need the Tin Man. Slide some more along to me. Don't forget I was in the wigs. Anyway, yeah, I made the mistake of listening to that. So I'm telling you, I was so, it drained me. Yeah, I was so emotional. Like, I didn't even feel like doing the show. Like, it was sad. You know how you be thinking like a homegoing gonna be a, celebration, but it was really sad.
Right.
Like, especially when you hear people, you can relate to, when you can relate to people like, Laura London losing somebody she in love with. And then, I lost my mom when I was young, but their child's only 2. Their child's never really going to remember his dad except for, seeing some film. And you know what I mean? Never really know that love feeling. And his brother, just watching, anytime I see siblings, like that's just heartbreaking. But mother, father, Snoop Dogg couldn't even get through. I mean, it was.
Snoop was. I did hear his.
I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have.
I did.
Listen, I shouldn't have even listened because I was just like, oh, that was so sad. So yeah, that was it. But otherwise, I've been busy, and like I say, we just going dragging. It's been nice up here though. Really? Nice. Mm-hmm. So nice that I came home and somebody who don't pay no bills had the air on.
The worst.
You lying.
It's 70 degrees outside, dude. Turn that. You better not ever let me come home and my central air on.
I can see you walking past it. Is that spinning? What the?
Exactly. Came straight in. Like for real, dude. Like I know you claim you get warm and warm-blooded. And here you come upstairs with some shorts on and you got my air blowing.
You better crack a window, partner.
Sit outside if you that hot.
Right.
It ain't 70. That's what you turn it on. It's 70.
Right.
When you set the temp.
Oh, yeah. So that's what it was.
5 on it.
So. All right, you guys got anything else this week before we get started with the subject for today? We do have to do a shout out to our top fans. And sorry, guys, because we got so many that now we got to limit it to we trying to just do like 5. So sorry. So these are the people who became a top fan this week. Holly Hines. Ooh, I hope that ain't the Holly at work.
It ain't double H. It ain't double H.
Hinder, Kenya.
The second week in a row.
Oh, okay. Must be commenting a lot. Because I was just looking at this one. Darnell Hicks. I think he made last week. Sharon Hoogley, Sarah James, Newt Sky, and actually she sat in for Dee Dee when she didn't call in. And Monique Gatlin. He's nice looking. I might go check out his profile.
You know what?
And Rebecca Morgan Peters. We have a really diverse following. So thank all you guys for taking the time to follow Nikki B and Friends on Facebook. NIKKI B and Friends. And again, for the third week straight, we just want to thank, we're almost done with their promotion of them being our sponsor. But Leet Buds, we want to thank you again for being our sponsor this evening and for the great AirPods that you have supplied us with. We love them. And, didn't supply all of us with, only the famous one. And the rest of us bought our own. But anyway, so, but they are sponsoring the show. So thank you for sponsoring the show. And you can go to leetbuds.com and order your pair of AirPods by Leet Buds that work really well. And you can hear crystal clear. And use the promotion code GMW for Global Money Group. World. I'm looking at my hat. That's what I was looking at. I'm wearing my Global Money hat, people. And I was looking at that instead of what I wrote down. Global Money World, sorry. GMW, and you will get $10 off using that promo code. So please do. So tonight's episode is called Family or Fiance, and it's based off of the show that is ran and showing on OWN. Comes on Saturday nights. So let me give you a little background in case you guys haven't seen the show. The show consists of a couple coming and they're engaged. And then the guy invites 3 people, usually mom, dad, sister, mom, uncle, sister, mom, sister, best friend. The girl always comes and then she invites the same, mom, dad, brother, you invite the closest people to you. Sometimes it's the best friends, been a lot of best friends. And so they have to spend 3 days together, and then the relationship expert, give them activities. So if the girl really don't know the mom or spent some time with her, she may send them shopping for the day activity. Okay. And then one of them always gets where the family gets to ask 20 questions. So they're learning about each other. So
wait, when they're on their activity or in the whole group?
Nope, on the activity. So it'll be if the female is going with the mom and sister to go shopping to get to know them then the female's family is asking the guy 20 questions.
Gotcha.
Get it? So they getting to know him by the 20 questions.
Gotcha.
So then it's some other activities just to kind of even see if the families could get along type of deal. So
is this this is new this season?
Yes, this is the first season. Okay. They're probably on episode about 4 or 5. I've seen each of them. I've watched all of them, and they're actually quite interesting. So, so that becomes the question. Could you get married without everybody's blessing? Because at the end, they want everybody's blessing. Some people mean blessings means more to them than others. A lot of guys. I'm surprised at how many guys is if my mom don't give her a blessing, I'm not marrying. I'm just not. I'm not gonna marry. Yeah. It's really the guys who if my mama, or my parents. And so I'm gonna just give you guys one episode, and there was a guy, and he was. It's been a couple of them that's just been fired out, so I'm gonna just give you guys 2 of the fired out ones. One of them was when they first get there, they sit around, they come in, they sit around, and the fiancés stand up there together, and they say, we're engaged and we really would like your blessing. So we're just going to go around the room and see if anybody has any concerns or, how you feel right now. And so, usually they be like, the guy always get, the other side always, he too immature. Stuff like that. The mama, I don't like the way she dressed. You know what I mean? She not, we spiritual and she not trying to be in no church. That type of stuff. And one sister, which I was, they're actually a young couple. Most of the time they've been younger couples. I would say in their 20s. And then one just flat out was just like, which I couldn't believe. The sister was just like, I'm trying to figure out who is she because you introduced me to somebody else. You ready for this?
No, he did not.
That ain't his sister. She don't love him.
Oh, right. That's not even family.
Right. And he was like, you a snitch. You a snitch.
Wait, you a snitch, not shut up? So you did do it?
Now you a whole lie. I love my queen.
No, can't even see it. He was immature and silly. He thought it was funny. He was laughing and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd have left him standing there.
Yeah. When the family gets set with him, he had to do the 20 questions. And they was just like, what's your 5-year plan? He was like, we have a family, had some kids by then, something like that. He wasn't even impressed by like nothing they were saying. Like he just yeah. They was like trying to talk to him. He like, I'm cooking while they doing it, and he ain't paying no attention to this. He just really wasn't taking it serious. So that's one that really stuck out. And I have to tell you guys the ending of that. I'm gonna do that later. But then it was one where the mama said, a sister again says, he in love with somebody else. He's not in love with you. He in love with somebody else.
She just don't like the girl. Whenever a sister do something like that, she can't stand that girl.
Yeah.
Right. Want to fight her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but what's so funny is when they went to the mom and sister and the fiance went, she says, you mentioned that he loves somebody else. Who is it? And the sister was like, that's not for me to tell you. That's for him to tell you. The girl, right, the fiance says, well, I'm just making up a name. Well, if it's Tasha, I already know about Tasha because we done had a threesome with Tasha.
Oh, shoot.
The mama was like, what? And that was the mama who was religious, who the son didn't even drink around.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, she sure did.
His mama?
Right, and then but while they was asking him the 20 questions, while he found out that her best friend that was there, she used to date, which was a girl.
Struggles.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you guys weigh in. What you think? Do you think couples could? Would you go on the show like this? Would you want to know how other people felt, or it will make you no difference?
Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, you want me to go? Would I go on a show like that? No. But like, would I need their approval? No. Like, I would do what I wanted to. Like, my biggest thing is respect. Like, as long as y'all can respect each other, that's cool. But like, as far as like that's too perspective based for me to hang my hat on that. My biggest thing is just respect, especially if she got that drop. You know what I'm saying?
It could be somebody who don't like your mom and your mom don't like her, and you cool with that.
Yeah, as long as y'all respect each other. Like, if y'all just disrespected each other, that's not right. Like, that's just not healthy. But as far as like, I'm not hanging my hat on that. So
then you could do holidays by yourself, just you and your boo, or you just gonna always have the holidays at your boo's house because your mama don't want it in her house.
We would have to figure out holidays.
And you would be okay with that?
Here's the thing. Anybody that like I would deal with seriously, like they would know, like, if my mama don't want you here, don't come. And they wouldn't be pressed. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, my mama, So let me go ahead and share some love. Cause my mama gonna let me hear about
I'll bring you a plate.
Yeah.
Man.
She ain't even come. Mama, she know you don't even want her. All I'm saying is, I would at least try to come. And let me tell you something. I don't care. I'll put my hands wherever I want to put my hands. So I wouldn't even put nobody in that position to come. You know?
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's it. That's your mom.
I like separating things. So, cause my mom, she still let it be known. Like she down to fight.
Oh.
I'm like, Mama, calm down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know.
Okay, then. All right. You done cracked yourself out with that one, I see.
Oh, that was funny. That made me cry.
I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't need the approval. I wouldn't go on a show like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want nobody family grilling me either, because I don't care.
Right.
You know my 5-year plan is I'm gonna say selling dope. Now, what you gonna do with that?
You gonna say that just to irritate them so they could be like, no.
Yeah, the thing is, ain't no grilling me. Like, if you come with me respect, like, hey, you and my daughter, y'all rocking, like, what's your intentions? Then I could be like, oh, okay, well, I love her, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna try to have this family, that I could do. But all that, yeah, so what's your 5-year plan? Sell dope, stay alive. In that order.
Oh, let me ask you this, because this came up. Is it important to you that would you ask for the hand? Go to her dad and ask for her hand? It was like some parents on there who was just really upset. Like, you never asked us for permission to even marry our daughter, and they really was offended by that.
I would do that. That I would do.
Yeah.
So Dee.
Ooh, that's funny. First of all, I'm with Coach. I would not be on that show. There's no way you putting my business on the street like that. Second, I will have to agree with him again and say, grill me. I love that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm on Def Comedy Jam episode 56. So just come on, bring it. Because I'm going to have something to come back with that's going to make you be like, you know what, the rest of the 15 questions, I'm good. Because you ain't going to want to ask me nothing else. I don't know. With my mom love everybody, which is the unfortunate part. So she make friends no matter where she go.
Mm-hmm.
So that part would be cool. But I think if his parents didn't like me being me, I would try it and find out why.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? What did I do? What did I say something wrong? Did I address you? Did I call you Kim? You want me to call Miss Davis? You know what I mean? What did I do? If you can't give me no reason, then I'm coming to your house just because.
You still going?
You gonna make my life? Oh, absolutely. They gonna talk to her the whole time.
So then, what if you get your stuff together and then he say you can't come? Mama said you can't come.
Then you ain't going.
What?
Then what if he say I am?
When we got married, it's us.
Remember, this the fiance thing. So this the fiance thing.
Oh wait.
So then he said, right. So remember. So now he say, I'm going to my mama's, and you already know you can't go.
We broke up. We just broke up.
He can't go see his mama?
One thing for sure is that as if it's a family gathering, no. You just going over to kick it with your moms? Absolutely. Family gathering. If I don't go, the first thing you said about your mom, Coach, is gonna happen. Where's she at? Oh, she knows she ain't invited. I'm gonna be every kind of high yellow blankety blanks. And then all he gonna be is like, Ma, don't say that. He ain't gonna be able to stand up for me. Because he ain't gonna disrespect his mama and be like, Ma, stop saying that. That's all he gonna say. What he gonna do? Hit his mama?
No, there has been some on there who has stood up to their moms. It was a Nigerian family, and he finally stood up to his mom and said, "Mom, when we get married, she's going to come first. Like, I know that I'm your son, your only son, and I've been there. You're still going to be a big part of my life, but she's going to come first." And I think that, and the mom did at the end approve. And I think that the mom, when he did that, she felt like he was grown. That was like the first time he had stood up to her. So, you know, she knew that he was serious, and she respected that maybe.
Okay. Because I just feel like, I'm just thinking about when my son got married. I would be like, no, don't bring her back. When he was dating people, I'd be like, don't bring her back over here. Why? Just don't. Because as a mother, you get, when you're being truly just open, you get a vibe off people. And you be like, no, wasn't raised right. You can't come over. When you don't come in and be like, hi, Miss Barrera, or Miss Jones, or Miss Garrison, you don't say that, then you automatically coming in disrespectful. Be like, hey, you be like, hey, Dee, what's up? First of all, to your mama. So no, you're not doing that. I just not if they try to build something with me. Who do you want me to call you? You know what I mean? You want me to call you Mama D? Not Mama D because her name is tarnished now, but what you want me to call you? And so you tell them it's okay to call me Dee, it's cool. And then that's one thing, but you just walk in off the bat hollering out my nickname. I don't know you.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
I owe you money.
Right. So when you send everybody else away, when you met your daughter-in-law, she was one that you said, this is her.
Yep. She came over 3 times, asking me if I wanted help in the kitchen. She was in there with me chopping up vegetables, and then when there wasn't nothing, when the food was just simmering, she was just sitting there chilling, talking to me, versus being in there with everybody else, just laughing, talking, or whatever. She's sitting there and chill with me the whole time. And I was like, oh, you can keep her. She can come back.
Okay. So do you guys hang out a lot now? Solo? You guys do a lot of stuff together?
No, not solo. No, because they got kids now. So now it's kids. But when we do have little girls get-togethers with my side of the family, because she's the only girl on her side of the family, she helps with us.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, she's cool, but she's hilarious too. Oh yeah. What about you, Nick? How you gonna handle that?
Handle what?
When the babies come home with babies, you don't approve of.
When the babies come home with babies, I don't approve of. I think I've learned, I really mind my business. I don't get involved in, people's stuff. So for instance, Nico, I think that I really should be able to handpick Nico's wife. Because Nico...
Wait, why?
Because Nico is special, and Nico get on my nerves. So I gotta make sure that the person he get with, kind of think he's funny and stuff like that in real life. Because otherwise, And then I learned, from my oldest son, he do what he want to do. He grown, and I stay out of that.
So, wait a minute. Nico has to be hand-picked, but your oldest can just run amok?
No, I agree. I agree with Nikki's sentiment. I think Nico does.
Yeah, he does. Nico, he's just, I want somebody to make sure that they're going to treat him right because he's really compassionate. And some people will take advantage of that. And the other thing about it is he always got to be doing something and going. It take a special person to deal with somebody like that. Somebody who always got to be having a house full of company. Don't nobody want to be bothered with that. So I'm gonna have to get him. I'm gonna have to hand pick somebody because.
Can I be an
and then he touchy feely too. So it'll probably
stuff that you don't like. Like I can tell that stuff that you don't like at all.
This sounds like everything that you don't want in a man.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second.
I blame his godmom for that, and like my sister, them all that skin contact, and
She like he got emotions and stuff. And say I love you, and
I know it's so
want to
funny.
say good morning,
right? Exactly, but it's funny because last night here he come in there and I said, "Get out of here! Don't come in my room trying to kiss nobody. Good night." Because he had just did something. He just did something to, get on my nerves, and he think it'd be funny, and it don't. Like, get away from me! Don't come in here, and then now he done got a little giant. So then all of that, now he kissing me on the top of my head because he's so much taller than me. I can't get away from me, kid. Get away from me.
That's like a big act of love to some people. Like
exactly.
That's why I gotta take it's gonna take a special person. It's gonna take a special.
But no, that might be her love language. Her love language might be touch.
It might be getting touched.
That's why I need to make sure because some people can fake the funk. We didn't see people. Yeah. Some people will act one way, get you, and then once they get you, they be like, "Gotcha." Then they be a different person.
Yeah.
So, and I can see through people. Some people I done tried to tell early on.
Right.
Amen, sister.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you.
But it would be important to me, I think. Like it would be important to me, if I got engaged, like, because my family is close knit. I think if I was still at home, it would really, really mean something. But I wouldn't want nobody. I don't think that people could be as happy when people don't like the other person. So that means y'all families don't get together because y'all can't stand each other. So you find yourself doing a lot of stuff, either with this, this family, or if they just don't like you. I have a girlfriend who, don't get along with her in-law. So, on holidays and stuff, she go one way, he go another for a period of time and stuff like that. And it bothers her.
I can see how that would. But like, what about? I like people that do this. They have holiday get-togethers, and they spend half the time at her house and half the time at his family house. You know what I mean? So that everybody.
Right. I know people who do like Christmas. We spend Christmas like one of my sisters. They spend Thanksgiving with one side of the family, Christmas with the other side of the family. So that's how it should be. But when you're not. That's why I think when you're not going, like, I don't know if everybody opinion don't matter, but I think that it would be certain people's opinion that would matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like,
right.
For people.
Right. Like I always say, and I always say that I'm not the norm because most people, baby boy, mama got a lid too, and they don't be worried about how their child feel. But I already know, I don't bring people around and try to infer stuff because Nico has a special, like I said, and nothing's wrong with him, people. So I don't want nobody to think I got a special needs child. But, you know, I'm a child and now he's special. But like Nico has a different person. He's has an outgoing personality. He has to always be doing something. He got company. You know what I mean? He always turned up. And I don't need the disruption of he can't have no company today, and I'm sick people over my house, and that's an argument just dying to happen. I would just rather, you know, got a couple of more years, he be gone, then I could do what I want to do. But I feel like I don't want to interrupt his life. Yeah, I get out, date, and all of that, but all of that trying to intertwine and all of that, and I don't want to be bothered with nobody, meet nobody, and they got a daughter, and 13-year-old daughter, and she got a bad attitude and don't like me because her mama and all of this shit. I ain't got time for that. No.
I'm right with you. I mean, it's perfect on our side because not perfect, but for holidays because we do Spanish Christmas. So Spanish Christmas is on New Year's Eve. Perfect. Wow. And then we go over there for Christmas. Perfect.
Oh, okay. You're right. So that works out. But I mean, like, you got to think about now, none of these, it was one couple, and that was the last couple. And they had, she had a child, and she hadn't asked her child, but the doctor ended up having the child come so they could just sit down for dinner, the mom and child, and talk about the situation. Now, grandma, I don't know why grandma had to be there, because to me, grandma shouldn't have been there, but, she finally asked how you feel about him, and he was just like, he's nice, I like him. Then grandma, but what you tell me?
It's always a grandma.
No. Always.
And then he was just like, well, he do have a temper, and the dude was dealing with some PTSD. And so he was in counseling and all of that stuff. So they're still together, but, they needed the counseling. Because his mom got mad because they first questions was out the gate. She's like, y'all attacking my son, and I ain't trying to hear that. She wasn't playing about her child. You know what I mean? Like, and so he was dealing with the counseling, going to counseling for that is what it said at the end, because it kind of let you know what,
where they are.
Yeah, where they are or whatever. He was 8 or 9 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, you got to consider it.
Yeah, you definitely have to. I don't even be trusting people around my kids like that. That's why you will see somebody and then they'll move in. Like, I'll be like, wow, I didn't move somebody in with their little kids. And then it just breaks your heart every time you hear about somebody doing something stupid, to the kid, like the stupid girl who abusing her daughter, her and her boyfriend. The daddy trying to killed the little girl. The daddy was trying to get custody. The courts failed him. The daycare had even called, and nothing was done. So, okay, so we got y'all saying no, y'all don't care about if don't nobody like y'all in the family.
I mean, that's if you have to have a reason. You just can't like her because you just don't like her or don't like him.
Okay, I don't like Dee Dee because she loud and laugh, and she just get on my nerves. She irritating. She talk too much. She don't let nobody get into the conversation.
Oh well.
So is that enough for you, or it got to be a more valid reason?
Coach. I'm saying, you talking to me or Coach?
You.
Oh, no, ain't no valid reason. Because you telling me I'm loud means you're loud. Most people that say I'm loud.
So what's a valid reason? What's a reason that you would care about? Religious reasons or something like that?
Nah. She don't keep the house up. She cuss too much. That kind of stuff is thing. She don't got no job. She don't keep no job. She keeps switching jobs. That kind of thing. She don't have no stability. Those are things to really not like somebody for. Not just the regular characteristics of on a daily basis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Things that you could control.
So what if you gave them your blessing? What if you gave your blessing, or they gave a blessing, and then all of a sudden, okay, for instance, so you gave a blessing to your child, and then that person would, like you, I know you love your daughter-in-law. So your daughter-in-law, you love her and all of that stuff, and yep, this the one, and then she flipped the script and then quit her job and worked and stuff. Like, get him.
Oh God!
Yeah, you said what?
Oh, I probably had to go to her mama, her daddy, and be like, "Hey, please do something.
Yeah.
Clean up, break the leaves, do something. You just can't be at home all day." Nah.
Nah, but what if that worked for your son though? Like, what if he cool with her?
First of all, your son marries his mother, so I'm not lazy and trifling. She can't be lazy and trifling.
So she lazy and trifling because she not working?
Absolutely.
How?
Absolutely.
What if they made an arrangement though? Like that's
different.
That's what worked for them. If he like, girl, you ain't gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
first of all,
take care
he got that many commas in his check, he'd be breaking me off some first. Second,
okay. But should he be breaking you some off first if he's married?
If he got that many commas in the check, then he can take care of all the bills. 2 cars, they got money. Oh, absolutely. No. Because only way you got where you are is because of mama. So yeah, you got to give me something.
Oh, so you saying a mother should come first?
Absolutely. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Moms don't be joking. Moms believe it.
Mess around, get some.
My mama told me women come and go, but mothers are eternal.
I'm trying to tell you, but you ain't gotta live with your mama. You gotta live with her for the rest of your life.
No, I couldn't.
You know what I mean? But I just no. I can't. Unless they made an arrangement, you just stay home.
Right, because then you don't never know. See, this is the thing that happens often when couples, fiancés and all of that, when somebody don't like the other person and it's happened on this show or whatever, then you only get one side of the story. And usually, because they know you don't like the person, you get the bad side of the story. Or you don't know all of the information. You know what I mean? Like one couple, they was like, I'm mad that I'm finding out that y'all engaged, but when this show called me to come on here.
Ooh, that's horrible.
Yeah, we ain't know.
You know, we ain't even heard from you. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah. That's an automatic problem.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you only hear like one side, but I will say, you know, one of them was crazy, and it ended up being the brother just couldn't take it no more, and finally was just like, you know what? We just need to have a family meeting and put all of the truth out. Like, I've been staying with y'all. Y'all think I be asleep. He went and told her brother that his brother, and he go to her brother and say, no, my brother ain't ready for marriage. He done gave her a STD.
No way.
He be talking to all type of girls. They be
people that was on the show?
Yes.
They be our show? Oh, that show.
That show.
I was about to say, not this show. Hey, my bad, Selena, my blade.
Man, I was like, what episode I missed?
I can't stand anybody, y'all. But anyway, so he was just like, you know, she didn't, my brother done gave her STDs and he be cheating on her all the time and she be, they always be fighting and, you know, she be hitting him and trying to block him from the door. How you think she broke her arm? So, yeah. And the funniest part is her family, she was a model. And then he kept on making jokes about, because then they was like, are you hitting on her? And he was like, I would never hit her in her face. That's what make money.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he was a asshole, I'm telling you.
Right.
But So the girl ended up leaving with her parents. They like, no, this not happening. Come on. It was her brother who was a preacher, her mother, and her best friend. They was like, come on, let's go. Her father had passed away, and they was like, the mother was like, me and your dad was married this many years. He never put his hands on me. You've never seen nothing but a good man. I don't know what's going on with you. Did you think this is acceptable? Come on, let's go. The other family, they in the car, they send the big old Suburban, to pick you up.
Right.
Why the dude and his brother get to fighting in the car? And then he get out and slam the door and walk off. And then at the end, right. And then at the end, they said none of the family approved, but they are still going forward and planning their wedding. They're still together.
No way.
But I bet you that brother ain't living with them, no.
No, guaranteed. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he just couldn't take it no more. And then the thing about it is, he didn't even tell them that he knew. He been laying in his room acting like he sleep listening. Or they don't know he at home, and then he gonna wait till he get on a show and say something.
Yeah, that
his brother like, you gotta be kidding me, for real. It was something else. But I think that some people can do it, some people can't. Some people don't care, But I will say it's more problems, especially. I've seen it before. I'm sure you guys have too. People who are close-knit with their family and get with somebody who really don't have family or haven't been around family, then they don't understand the family dynamic.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't understand that something happened, you cracking up laughing and pick up the phone and call your sister. They're like, get your ass off the phone. Why you always gotta be laughing and calling somebody when something happened? Dude, that's what we do. You fell down the stairs. Like, that's funny.
Or I picked you. Either one. Because that's still funny. I'm sorry. But anyway, so I can't.
What were you about to say?
Huh?
I thought you were saying something too.
No, I was saying, like, I would be that guy. Like, get off the phone. You always running your mouth. That's annoying. Get off the phone. Like, do all that gossiping before I get home.
Are you serious?
Tell your sister to get her a husband. It's 2000.
My sister might be married.
Tell him to take care of his business.
And see, that's what I mean. Some people don't understand tight-knit family. It's kind of like a close-knit family. Is it's people who don't understand, like at a job. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be like, my aunt died. And, the black people would be like, my aunt died. And they be off of work 2 days and broke down crying. And 3 days, they was like, my mama, that's all an auntie girl. White person be like, I just need 2 hours.
They make arrangements at their desk.
Tomorrow from 11 to 1, I need them.
For the bouquet for the flower. I'm at work. I'll call you later. Yeah. Did you get the suit?
That's funny.
All right, I'm at work. I'll call you back.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you because of Dee. You said, did you get the what?
Did you get the suit? All right, I'm at work. I'll call you back.
The life insurance policy on the second shelf in the safe. Go ahead and get that going.
Yeah. Ma's taking it pretty hard. She hasn't been sleeping. All right, I'm at work. I'll call you back.
That's like a conversation you've actually overheard.
I've been around for a few of these. I've been around for a few of these.
All right, give us one more because that's pretty funny.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all one more. Yeah, did you speak to his wife? Do we have everything for the obituary? Yeah, Mom wanted to make sure that we added in that he liked horseback riding. All right, I'm at work. All right, I'm at work. I'll call you back. Yeah, my brother just died. Everybody's taking it real hard.
Yeah.
Did you try the new coffee? Nah, I didn't. I know people who lost brothers too. Yeah, it's a lot. He's been sick for some time. I'll call you back.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And don't forget the last one. Can you I just emailed you the pictures.
Yeah, no, let me tell y'all. So sometimes you get so stuck in work mode. Why did I sign somebody condolence card happy birthday?
Oh
shoot!
Yeah, there be too many cars going around the office sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, eesh. I'm at work. I'll call you back. Hey, y'all want me to run to the store?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's so funny. But see, that's like right. So it's some people out there. It's not important that you like people. Some out there that it's important. Like I say, people who don't have close-knit families, they don't understand close-knit families, and y'all always hanging out and all of that type of stuff. And you know what I mean? They ain't trying to be bothered. Like, they over here again? Like every weekend?
Yeah, I'm not. I'd rather go to somebody's house. Like, I could go to somebody's house because I don't even be in people's face like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like when you first go to like your girl family house, you don't really speak to her brothers because you gotta let them know I'll lay you out if I ever had to. They just said too. Yeah, what's up, man? What up? You see that game? I don't even watch basketball like that for real.
That's it.
Yeah, I want you to know I'll lay you out, and we'll never be cool enough for you to ask me for some money.
We'll never be cool enough for you to ask me for some money.
Because you know that's all it be.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I know you like that game. I know you like some Wu-Tang. Yeah, and then bro. You think I could borrow? I don't think. Right there. Period. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he funny acting.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take funny acting. I'm funny acting.
Yeah, he real funny acting.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust him.
Yep. I don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But what about if you go around and like somebody holler out like to your sister or something? Get up and get my plate. And they ain't married. You be like,
oh, shoot.
I'm glad y'all said it all.
I'm telling you.
Like, especially when you first meet somebody or something like that, or they not married yet, and then you be like, all uncomfortable. Like, do I say something? Because she ain't saying nothing. Like, but I want to say something. I want to say something. Though. Like, get your own plate.
Exactly.
I'm saying something. Just so at least he know she got somebody in her life that don't play like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'll get smart with a dude if my brother in the room. They be like, get your own plate. Only if my brother there. If not, I'm calling him and telling him, hey, this dude trying to tell us just what to do.
See, I'll say something. Like, you're not doing that. That's not going to happen. That's what we're not doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nah, if she want to fix your plate, you're going to ask better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't. It didn't happen. Then you don't see them for a while.
Right. What call it? Yeah, they ain't
no, you don't see them. She ain't even coming around. That's when you feel like, man, he got her gone. She ain't even acting like that stuff no more.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be the worst.
And you see somebody and then you talk to them and it be like, I don't even feel like I know this person no more. Like, this is sad. Who is this? Like, she went up. Who is this? They sounding this silly. They acting this way. Ain't nothing worse than somebody changing to fit with somebody else. So, how do that work? How could that last? Or are you just gonna change? You just gonna change and be a different person, or are you gonna ever go back to being yourself?
If they change them up being on Snap.
No, some people just like the girl, the model. She wanted to be with that guy.
Okay.
But I see some, we can't just put it on guys. It's been I done seen some girls abuse some dudes. Dudes still be coming back.
Like physically?
Like physically?
Both.
Oh.
Just dogging them. You feel bad for somebody sometimes when you be around and like somebody just dog them so bad that you be embarrassed for them.
Yeah.
Then you see them again and you just be like, I know you didn't. Like if she'll say this to you right here in front of us, ooh, I know. I can only imagine what she was saying when y'all by yourself.
Yeah, because like I remember I had a friend. I ain't gonna say his name because y'all.
No, I had to say Holly's name. You gotta say your friend's name.
You gotta make up a name like she did.
Yeah, I'm gonna make up a name because
right. It was
Holly. So John, I'm gonna use the name John. So like his wife would get his ex-wife would get real testy. And it'd be like one of those where we leave, you leave with a friend. Like, woo! I wish she would have did that to me. Like, never had it. That you was like, I wish it happened to me, so I could have showed out. That was messing up your real relationship because now you on edge. Look, they ain't gonna be that. You can ask me, may I grab it for you, but just hand me something? We not doing that.
Right.
Don't do that to me. Not me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
how it be too. One of them, hey, Nikki, what?
I was telling you your food is here. Oh.
Bring it here then. I know it was coming. Dang. Girl, go ahead. I'm back.
See, my game slipping. Some stuff about to change around here.
Right?
Where you going out? I got one mama.
I'm telling you. Right?
Oh, one mama, huh?
Then of course, you gotta make that one right by the end of the night. Man, look, I've been going through some stuff. I be making people problems my own sometimes. I got a big heart. That's why you love me, like I love you, girl.
No, you try not to wake up with a pillow over your face.
Can you take the chain off the door?
Man,
I'm in the driveway.
I can get that right. I done been there, man. What you doing? You causing a scene. You putting these names in our business. Just open it up.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. Don't put the neighbors in our business. Don't have everybody up in our business.
Man, that's hilarious.
I done seen somebody before, and they was a couple and the girl. You could tell she got an attitude or something, and he said something, so she's got jazzy or whatever. Man, the dude whispered in her ear. Next thing we know, I gotta go. But it was only like a couple of us who noticed, like the whisper in the ear. So it was like, dang,
when you get in the car, girl.
Yeah, she gone. Playing games and stuff. Wait. Oh, she gone. Okay, yep. So now we need another player because we unused. We're gonna just take the score because now we don't have even team. We had them on the team, and now So, all right, time for us to start wrapping it on up. Man. So let's give our final views on Family or Fiance. And OWN ain't sponsoring us, but they need to since I'm talking about their show. Yeah, but it is a pretty good show. And also, just so you know, starting I think May, the first week in May, I'll be doing weekly YouTube called Nikki B and Friends Reality Check, where I talk about the reality TV shows that I watch. Hey. And it'll be live where you can see me talking about the reality TV shows I watch. And we still working on making it live. Oh, and to the two gentlemen, we got two people who reached out about the child support, so I'll be getting back with you in the inbox. So we should have that subject soon. I got one side chick, so we still looking for a couple more side chicks. Come on, two side chicks. And then after that, we'll be rocking and rolling. So that's what I'm talking about. So closing remarks, Didi?
Yeah. Don't let nobody whisper in your ear when you're with your family unless y'all talking dirty.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Man,
that's all you got to say on the for real.
That's all I got to say for real. Okay. No, yeah, but seriously, don't let other people decide or run your relationship unless they have some valid statements to help you build your relationship.
All right, Coach P.
Well, yeah. Just move in love. I think as long as everybody just move in love, I think everybody can coexist. Because sometimes that's more important than anything. It's just knowing the importance of coexisting with people and moving in peace and love. So that's what I got.
All right. So I just want to say, weigh your pros and your cons. If you're somebody who could deal with the two not getting along, some people say that you only fall in love, that there's only one true love out there. Other people think that you can find love every 10 minutes. So wow. It's up to you, how that go down. So, but watch Family or Fiance. I think you guys are like it. It's quite interesting. So, thank you guys all for listening to Nikki B and Friends. Don't forget to follow us. And we are on Facebook at Nikki, NIKKI B and Friends. On Facebook, Instagram is Nikki B _and_friends. And then I can't remember Twitter. Sorry. And so please follow us there. Make sure you hit the message. Continue to send me messages. I told you guys earlier it's been a long week, so I haven't really been putting y'all questions out there. I'm gonna go through the questions and make sure we do that. And then I'll look forward to Nikki B Reality Check when I'm live on YouTube doing talking about reality TV shows for the week. We appreciate you. This episode 31. We geeked. People still say geek.
We saying it now.
We geek. Hype. In there. In that funky thing.
In the house.
Right, in the house.
Oh, wow.
So we appreciate you for rocking out with us. Continue to support. Send us your questions. Follow us. and get involved with the conversation. And I promise you, we're working on trying to make it live where you guys can call in, because I know quite a bit of you have reached out about that. I'm working on it. I just got to work a little harder. I know it. All right. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Peace.